It's Sunday. The sky's grey, it's quite cloudy, but it's warm and it's not raining. And I'm just out here by the back of the cottage, and just below us here, you can just about see them, there's those three little stacks of tyres, and I planted the Bealtaine in one, and you can see how well that's done. Look at that. And I forget what I planted in the middle one. I think whatever was in there I might have taken out again. But anyway, I did put some fuchsia in, and you can see, oh, you can't really see the fuchsia, it hasn't come up properly yet. But in beside it I put some nasturtiums, just to make use of the space. And you can see all the nasturtium flowers and how they've grown up around the barn. They're very vivid, aren't they? And they are so loved by the bees. These are one of the easiest flowers to grow, and I think that they even like sort of poor soil. In fact, they flower better on poor soil. Look at the bees going in and out of the flowers. They're wonderful for the bees. The potager beds have done really well. You can see the cabbage. These are about 8 weeks old, I'd say now, the beds from start. And I've even got some more strawberries coming out there. Now, the cauliflower, the various kinds of cauliflower, and I forget the names of them, but they've gone a bit wild, and what I've been doing, I've just been breaking off the florets and using them in stir fries. And I make a lovely dish with bulgur wheat, and that's absolutely beautiful. You know, you can get little bits of vegetables and just stir fry them up and add them to the bulgur wheat, and that makes a really nourishing meal. Now if we look down here, you can see some of the pumpkins. Now the pumpkins have done really well in these beds. I haven't counted them, but I'd say there's at least a dozen of varying shapes and sizes. Look, there's another one there. I'll just walk along here and see if we can. There's another one. So, like, it's been amazing, really. I mean, this is Ireland, and it's not famous for growing pumpkins, and especially not pumpkins outdoors. But you can see the pumpkins have done well, the tomatoes have done well, and they continue to do well. The celery, there's another pumpkin there. And you can see the bees are still going round. They're encouraged down into the beds by the nasturtium flowers, and so they continue then to fertilise, pollinate the pumpkins. You just walk around this way and you can see some more. It's a massive one there. And also in there, can you see that? Huge pumpkin in there. Down there there's a little one. And then this little one here, look, you can see it's been chewed. Maybe the badger likes to come out and chew those at night. Now there's another one. And another. And lots of bees as well. The poor bees have had a rotten summer, really, because it's been so wet for them. But they seem to really enjoy the nasturtium flowers. Very easy flower to grow. Anybody can grow it. They're usually recommended, you know, in children's seeds, because it's so encouraging to be able to grow something which grows fast and produces quickly. And just over here, I'm developing another potager bed just against the trellis here. Now what I did, do you remember the little peach trees that I grew from seed? Well, I grew 2 of them. Just pull back here a little bit. So you can see there's one. I've planted it in against the trellis, and there's the other. And then at the front of the bed, I've planted kale. Now, I've used all kinds of stuff that I've shredded as a mulch, and that was a green mulch, but I think it's actually starting to feed the bed now because it's rotted down. I got hold of a little shredder, and it's a fantastic machine, and especially here at Bealtaine, you know, with all the amount of growth everywhere, I've been cutting back and trimming and tidying up, and so all the bigger stuff goes through the shredder, and that's helping me now to make even more beds. You can see where I've put the shreddings down there, and it just builds up the soil fertility. This is something that does not happen in monoculture. Oh, just before we finish, see the apples? They're looking fabulous. And here on the other side, look at that. And down on this side you can just see the second apple tree. How's that for a brilliant crop?